Well, hey there, it is Saturday, December 30th, and back up here after being out of town for Christmas. Had a great time with family. But it's just me today. Tina is taking the day off. She's wanted to get just some downtime, some relaxation going into the end of the year, so she's taking a day off today, and I'm not sure what if I'm going to be up here tomorrow or on the 1st of January. We will see how things play out, but so I'm flying solo today. What did we do? There was a couple things happened that I did not get video of, and one of those is we got a pretty big step here. We got these LSE ignition boxes connected up to everything, and that was the avionics shop. Jason came over and did all that work for us, and he said that's part of the install, is that they want to come over and make sure that gets done absolutely right. That's obviously quite a critical system for the airplane, and they just want to make sure that everything gets done proper, that all of the pins are connected right, and the right wires are on there, all that stuff. So I was pretty grateful for that, that they offered that service to come over and do that. So really appreciate that service from Aerotronics here in Billings. They've been super to deal with, super great shop. And I know they do tons of experimental panels, in addition to they've got a huge certified shop that they do avionics with. But great company to work with, been very helpful, and that's my plug for Aerotronics in Billings. But yeah, so I've got various items to look at and do today, so I'm not going to be specific on this, but I'm just going to kind of take a look around the airplane here and see what I can get started on, or maybe things I can kind of work on or finish up that I can do by myself. So that being said, here we go. If you are building and or know kind of how this all goes together, you may have noticed that these ignition boxes are rotated 180 degrees from how they show in the book, how they're supposed to be mounted. And the reason I had to do that was did make a slight mistake, an error, when we drilled the holes or cut the holes for the throttle and the mixture controls, where the blue cables are. It has the measurement in the book, so that's what we went by, measured that, and cut those holes. And turns out that you really need to have these ignition modules in place, or at least have them fit up so that you can make sure that those connectors, let me get a little closer here. So this connector and this connector on this box would be down over here, and the same goes for that other one. That connector would be on the top and about midway there. What happened was we had these cables in and went to put the ignition boxes in, and that bottom cable, that control cable, was interfering with that middle D-sub connector right there. I mean, it was like right smack in the middle. There was no way we could get that adjusted or moved around to make that fit right where that control cable is. So ended up turning these boxes around. One thing that did happen was Aerotronics, they did do a new cross connect between the boxes, because the one that comes from Lightspeed is a short one, because they assume that the connectors are going to be facing each other, so they have a short cross connect in there. So Aerotronics fabbed up a new longer one for me when we did this this connection install. So I would say that's my bit of advice. If you haven't got here yet, before you cut those holes for mixture and throttles, get your LSE boxes, get those in place, and make sure that they're not going to interfere with either the D sub connectors there. I'm working on this alternator mounting, and I did find, I was trying to figure out a way on the bolts that hold that snug the alternator in, and that's where the alternator adjustment is here, and then where it mounts to the engine here. I was trying to figure out how to safety wire those bolts, and I did find a couple, multiple other builders that just simply put a small safety wire hole in this bracket, like one up here and one down here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. It's going to be a pretty small hole because it needs 32 thousandths safety wire. So I'll probably do maybe like a 364. So I might even go down to let's see, look at my chart here. 32 thousandths is a number 67. And I'll probably go up to like maybe a number 60 or maybe a 364. We'll see. Got safety wire holes drilled in this bracket, and I ended up using a number 56 drill on that, and just went very slowly with some oil on it, because that 56 is a really tiny little drill bit. But got that done and chamfered the holes as well, so it takes that edge off of there, and we'll put this back on the engine. Well, check it out. We've got more daylight. We're getting more daylight. Well, I'm done for the day, and unfortunately I don't have really much to show you. I worked on that alternator mount is pretty much all I did. I spent a good chunk of my time trying to find torque specs for the nut that goes on this bolt, and it's a steel friction nut, and I can't find it anywhere. I already put my books away. I don't have the number on there. It's an MS number, but I think it's an AN 374, the nut. I can't find it anywhere. It's not in 4313. So if you've got ideas of where I might find that spec of what to torque that to, and that's this pivot on the alternator for when it's time to tighten all that down. I did get this bolt safety wired, and also, and I didn't show it, couldn't see it really, but there's the two bolts that mount this bracket to the engine. I got those torqued, got them safety wired, and also there's a tab. There's a little tab in there that you bend down against the face of the bolt head. Got that down there. So other than that, not much to show you, sorry. But yeah, Undecided if we're going to be up yet for the remainder of this weekend. We're going to see what we got going on at home and decide where to go from there. So everybody, hope you have a good new year. Please be safe and yeah, enjoy the weekend. I guess it's Saturday. Well, if you don't have to work on Monday, that's cool. Enjoy that. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great evening, and that's it for now.